Rise and Grind, the best whiskey that I've ever had. Here at Rise and Grind, we equip you with everything that you need. We share with you what are the spirits, the cognacs, the whiskeys, the wines. What are the cigars that you should be smoking? How do you build wealth? How do you elevate and get to that next level? And with this video, we just wanted to stop, pause, and let you know what is the best whiskey that I've ever had. And the best whiskey that I've ever had is Garrison's Brothers, the Cowboy. Now, this bottle I opened up on my 44th birthday. This I bought, cost about $250. This is released once a year. This is aged at least 8 years in the Texas heat. Now, this is the only Texas whiskey that I have. This is aged in that high Texas heat. And so you get a bottle that is bursting with flavor. I call this the Dr. Pepper of the whiskey industry. This, I'm gonna take off his trophy here. It comes in a beautiful box. The presentation is impressive. The taste is explosive. I call it the Dr. Pepper of the whiskey industry because it's filled with so much flavor. You get chocolate. You get those quintessential bourbon notes. You get that molasses. You get the brown sugars. You get high proof, unfiltered bourbon. This comes in at 131 proof. It's unfiltered. Now, there's been rumors that some of them might even have some charcoal in the bottle. Mine didn't. But this is pure whiskey straight from the barrel. It's high proof, but you wouldn't know that by tasting it. I cracked this open on my 44th birthday and just loved it. I enjoyed it. I've had such great whiskeys, and I'm going to show you some other bottles that you can get if you can't find this. I haven't seen it released this year. When they release it, there's a line out of the Garrison's distillery that goes on for miles. This is worth it. This is the best whiskey that I have ever had. I've had all the Weller stuff. I've had the cream of the crop when it comes to whiskey, but nothing compares to the Cowboy. And so I'm gonna drink this on my birthday every year because this is worth it. It's impressive, it's tasty, it's high in proof, but it goes down with a certain sweetness. Again, you get that chocolate mixed in so well with the molasses. I love this. Now, I want to leave you with a few other whiskeys in case you can't get your hand on the Cowboy. A few other whiskeys that's more available that are also really good. Now, some other whiskeys that remind me of the Cowboy. I'm not saying they taste anything like it as far as taste profile, but whiskeys that I would say is also in my top 5. We gotta go with the Weller Antique 107. This is cinnamon in a bottle. I believe this is a wheater, and so it has those cinnamon notes that comes from the wheat. Such a pleasant sweetness. I love the proof of this. I love how I acquired this. Hunting a guy at the store, chatted him up. He went in the back, brought this out, tasted it, absolutely fell in love with it. Weller Antique 107. This, if I can find more of this, I'm not even drinking this until I get another bottle. This is pleasant, it's tasty, the proof is just perfect. To me, This is the best Weller product that has been made. Now, I haven't had E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, and so I've heard that that might be the best one. Other than William LaRue Weller, that might be the best one, but this is the best one that I've had, the Weller Antique. Another bottle that I just love, we've got the Bardstown Discovery Series, and so this is number 7. I've got 8 and 9. These are so good. These are blended to perfection. They come in at really good proofs. This is 114 proof, and so they're blended. They are smooth. They're so tasty. They are pleasant. The Disco, they call it, the Discovery Series from Bardstown. These are among some of the best whiskeys that I've ever had. The Discovery Series from Bardstown. And the last whiskey that I want to share with you on this video, as I talked about the best whiskey that I've ever had, the Cowboy. Another whiskey that really impressed me is this Pursuit United. I took one sip of this, jumped back online to Seelbach, and ordered another bottle. This is toffee, there's orange notes, and because this is put out by a YouTuber or a podcaster, a bourbon podcaster, it really impressed me because that means it's coming from a smaller company, a smaller distributor. It's not made by Buffalo Trace or some large company, but the quality of it. And so that left me encouraged to know that bourbon is in good hands. This tastes amazing. I would recommend that you get you a bottle of this Pursuit United. It's filled with bold flavors. Pursuit United. But again, best whiskey that I have ever had. Garrison's Brothers, the Cowboy. We hope that you enjoyed this video. If we have helped you, then help us. Hit like, leave a comment. What is the best whiskey that you've ever had? Please, if you haven't subscribed already, hit subscribe. Today for our conversation, I want to talk about goals versus habits. A lot of you, you're wondering, why am I not successful? I've got goals of becoming rich. I've got goals of being a top executive. I've got goals of being in shape. I've got goals of being in a successful marriage. I'm here to tell you that your goals mean nothing. Goals will not make you successful. You need habits. You need to have executive habits. You need to have rich man habits. You need to have a fit person's habits. You need to have a married man's habits. You've got so many goals. You got them written on your board and you post it on Instagram and on Facebook. You post and write about your goals, but you don't have any habits. You want to be in shape. Do you have the habit of a person who's in shape? Do you have a habit of waking up early in the morning to go for a jog? Do you have a habit of having a salad for lunch every day? Do you have a habit of a wealthy person? Do you have the habit of reading the Wall Street Journal? Is it part of your habit to watch CSNBC? Is it a habit of yours to study the markets? You have a goal of being married, but do you have the habits of a man who is married? Are you well groomed? Do you treat women with respect? Do you take care of yourself? You see, in order to get the things that you want in life, you've got to move from just having goals into developing habits. And so watch the people who are living the life that you want. Watch the people who are successful. Watch your mentors. Watch the people who have figured it out, and pay attention to their habits. Everybody can have a goal, but not everyone has the right habits. In order for you to elevate, in order for you to get to that next level, you've got to develop some next level habits. Let us finish this conversation in the chat. What are the habits that you are currently living? Again, please hit like, subscribe if you are not subscribed already. But most importantly, rise and grind.